What's up guys, my name is JDCook5 and welcome back to another player review. Today we have the 92 rated UEFA Europa League Road to the Final card, Tammy Abraham. So I'm going to run you through these stats, show you some clips and then talk about them afterwards. So we have 94 pace, 92 shot, 78 pass, 91 dribble and 90 physical, displaying a 4-star with a high medium work rate. A lot of very high stats and a lot of 90s on this card, a card that really stands out with the pace, shooting and physical sides to his game and also his dribbling, something that is very appealing when the SBC came up. The alternative position is a centre forward, but I played him up front, and going more detailed stats here, you can see the high levels of pace, shooting, dribbling and physical. Very high rating there, you can see a lot of 90s within them detailed stats, so it's a very interesting card from what we can see here. Obviously this card is upgradable from this point onwards. If Roma were to beat Bayer Leverkusen in the next rounds of the Europa League, then this card can be upgraded. So I'm going to show you these clips and then we're going to talk about them afterwards.
Slide.
After showing you the clips, we're going to talk about a few things I did and didn't like about this card. So the pros that I found were pace, dribbling, positioning, shooting, physical, heading and stamina. A lot of pros this time round for a card that really stood out and a card that I really enjoyed using. The pace sides of things, he was always be able to get past defenders with ease. It took a little bit of time for him to get the acceleration up, but by that time he was always past his defender. The dribbling worked really well. He was always able to kind of have the ball next to his foot and not have any bad touches when receiving the ball. The positioning was always good. He was always able to use the LBA pass and always be in the right position at the right time. And even if you wasn't even trying to pick him out, he would always just be there. Going on to the shooting, his shooting was pretty much flawless. There were times where he would be a little bit inconsistent and have chances where he would miss. But I think that's all part and parcel of FIFA. Most of the time he was very good in front of goal and he claimed some very nice goals for myself. In terms of the physical sides, he never got pushed off the ball. When you have someone that has high pace, high shot, high dribbling and physical, it's something that you really need to look at and consider using in game. The heading side, he was always able to win the ball in the air. Given that he was so tall also always helped, but he was always had a good accuracy also. The stamina sides really impressed me. Even with a card that had high pace, he was always able to kind of last X amount of the game. There wasn't a point where I felt like I needed to sub him due to poor stamina. Going into the cons, I found passing, balance and agility to seem the worst points of his game. There were times where he felt like he was on the ball, it was a little bit clunky. I think that was given due to the low kind of levels of balance and agility. It's always important to have cards that have high balance and agility, just how they feel in game. The only other side that I found was passing. He wasn't too bad, but I felt like it could be better. Something that I always like to have in a striker is high levels of passing. I did put a catalyst on there just to be able to upgrade the pace and the passing, and that did do better, but yeah, it's definitely a weaker side of his game. If you're looking to acquire this card, he's currently in the newest SBC. He's going to cost you about 193,000 coins. To be honest, as much as people can think that's really pricey, I think it's worth it. A card that has very, very high stats and can get upgraded from this point onwards. You are slightly taking a risk because if Roma were to lose their next games in the Europa League, obviously this card won't be upgraded. If that were to be the case, then to be honest, I don't think it's too bad due to his high levels of stats that he still does have on this card. And obviously if they do win, then you have an even better card on your hands. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe for more content just like this one. And don't forget to hit the notification bell for when I do release another video. Cheers.